Alright guys, BLM here, back with more AC Odyssey, and to be honest, I have no clue what the fuck we're doing. We just finished the Burden of Leadership mission. However, nothing's come up. We have no missions here. So, but there's a side quest there, I guess. So I guess that's what we should do? I guess? We'll see. Hopefully. I was thinking it was a glitch at first. However, I watched a couple other playthroughs at this point, and it seems like that's the case with everyone. Where after you finish that mission, mind you, I'm playing it differently than most people. Where I already completed everything that was on the map before I did this mission. So like other people, like they completed the mission, but then they still had missions in their quest log. But for me, I have nothing. So I was thinking like maybe it's a glitch, but it looks like no. Maybe we have to do this. Okay, so it's down there.
Castis, over here. Quick, follow me.
Trust a stranger?
I'm Elpis, and I've been watching you.
That's not ominous at all.
Okay.
I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins.
I thought they preferred Isu in Atlantis.
The Isu may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just Isu blood that makes you special, is it? There's something else.
Well, you tell me.
I'm talking about this. Your spear.
Showing off for me, are you?
Just a little. Are you impressed?
You're strangely charming. For a thief.
Flattering. But we have business to attend to, the Castis.
So, what do you want from me?
I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret.
Wait, you're in love with Atlas?
From my experience, I'm not sure Isu men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between Isu and humans.
Your love is strategic.
If we take the relationship public, we could marry and I could rule the district by his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't approach the human and Isu conflict with compassion for humanity. I believe I can bring that compassion.
Cool.
Someone so ready to kill his own brothers hardly strikes me as husband material.
Atlas is like any Isu, aloof and unchanging. That's why we make a good team. I bring out his humanity.
It would be nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metalon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
Well, adamant ingots could. But what I need is raw adamant. I know the one who can forge it for me. The Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
Is that what this metal is? I found it when I was there earlier. Here, you can have it.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
You seem fine to me. I don't know why you're trying to change.
Just as you were destined to be the Castilles, I am destined for this. I just know it.
Humans in Atlantis are lucky to have someone like you fighting for them. You'll make a great leader.
I'm glad you understand what this means to me.
Sure.
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an Isu device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the Castilles when you need her.
The foraging shouldn't take too long. I'll meet you near the Dome of Atlas when it's done. Then we can proceed to the next phase of my plan.
Okay, so okay, you're not just gonna give me the mission? Okay, fine. Well, yeah, I guess professional here. That's kind of annoying. Kind of depressing that today's my last day off. Oh well. Alright, so here. Go.
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Uh,
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good de Castis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
okay, so
I've studied the science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side
It's
effects.
the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to
okay.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No, you two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, the Castis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do
I
care
would say she's
for her
kind of
then.
manipulative, but
You
whatever.
don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
The truth is, Elpis and I are in love.
What? What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
Oh no, everyone's favorite character.
Did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
Was he though?
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, the Castis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hope to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Sure.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the saving.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Vicastis.
Sure. Okay. Now what?
Elpis will
Oh.
better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Now what though? 'Cause that just seemed like a side quest line, so now what? Still nothing there. There's another side quest though. So yeah, I'm taking it as that's it. Alright, so let's go. Ah, shit. So we'll see how this goes.
Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Archons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different.
Sure.
What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler?
What the fuck are we doing? Oh, we actually have the pick.
Atlanteans! Tonight, we tear off these clothes and make love until the sun comes up. I wonder what Alcibiades is doing these days. Or who?
Who is Alcibiades?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt the Dicastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Cassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Dicastis Cassandra.
Just Cassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon, you're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
A child without his parents? Not on my watch. As the Castis of Atlantis, I declare this unacceptable.
Oh, thank you, Dicastis Cassandra.
You said your parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Okay, so multiple oh no. Oh no. Okay. What is this? Like, why is this a thing? Who fucking cares? I don't even give a shit anymore. Whatever. Like, why is this a main mission? Or, really, why is this a mission at all? But,
The Castis. Have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Her son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Tell me where she is, or I'll cut you!
I told you I don't know anything! You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Castis very angry! Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, Dicastis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
sure.
Ah.
How far away is that? Okay, not too far away.
Harbor Master was right. I'd hate to disappoint them.
What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Why aren't you doing it? Okay.
Unknown. So this sounds. I'm going to find him.
That was it for the mission. Okay. That was a short one. I don't even care then. Let's see if we can ride our horse over. I doubt we can. And we cannot. Fuck off. Thank you. I've been here already. Well, I think we've been everywhere, so I mean, whatever. But
Better stay hidden.
it's already 11:30.
Watch for the quarry. I wonder why.
It's burning! Scum! Die! You don't see if you can use a weapon.
Oh shit, where's the entrance? Of course.
We won't lose her.
I don't think they're coming in, so. Just need to have them give up. This is annoying. Oh, fuck off. Ah, shit. He's coming back. What? Ah, fuck off. Oh, this is really annoying.
Spread out and track her down.
How long are you gonna look for? It's just getting really dumb. What the fuck? That was a massive waste of time.
Somebody get water! Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for the Madis.
And why would the great Vicastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
A little boy is worried about his father. Just tell me where this experimentation chamber is.
Your compassion for humans is unproductive.
Your hatred for humans is self-destructive.
Fine. It's in the garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
And I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. Consider yourself lucky I'm not making that day today.
Okay. That was it for that mission. That was a nothing mission. We might as well just finish the thing at this point.
Of this experimentation chamber. And what do the issue need with all this adamant? Halcon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him.
Okay. So where's this? I don't even see the marker. Oh, it's at the end of the thing. Okay, so there's no point fast traveling.
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
I can't wait to be done with this fucking game. Like, really. Fuck this game, man. I mean, really.
Igastis Cassandra, did you find Matter and Pater?
Not yet. But I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an issue named Zarius.
Zarius? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
Okay, so kill. Okay. Yeah, let's just do it. I really don't care about how long these episodes are at this point. It's like, fuck it. Normally I would try to keep it at half an hour, but it's like, eh. Just get through this. By the time the horse gets here, it's gonna be like way too late.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight. Zarius, you've abducted your last human.
Shit. Where is he? Oh, this is the room from before, right?
This key looks like the one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Is this the experimentation chamber? No, it's far away. Okay, we'll end here. Oh, actually, no, we should probably leave the area, then we'll end. Alright, so. Okay. Alright. Well then, I will end the episode here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.